Hey guys, I'm Steff and welcome back to my beauty stash. Today we are going to be doing a full face of one of my favorite affordable makeup brands, and that is Catrice Cosmetics. Catrice reached out to me, I want to say like 3 weeks ago. They asked if they can send me some of their products. They had seen that I have been enjoying their new True Skin foundation, which I have it right here. You guys know I even put this in my January favorites. This foundation is absolutely beautiful. So they watched that video and they see me, give them some plugs on my Instagram account, and they wanted to send me some of their things to try out. I was so excited. This video is not sponsored. I'm just going to be using goodies that they sent me. And of course, guys, to be honest, I had about half of the products that they sent me. They were already in my stash. So there's definitely some things that I'm going to save for a future giveaway. But there's a lot of goodness here within the Catrice brand. So I want to just spotlight a few of the items that I have loved and used for a while, and some more recent finds like the foundation. So I'm excited to bring you guys this video. Thank you again to Catrice for thinking of me and sending me some of your goodies. Guys, I don't get a lot of PR products. I buy the bulk of the makeup that you see me trying here on my channel myself. So if a brand reaches out and wants to send me something, I'm like, yes, please, I would love to try it out. And just to see if it's worth you guys picking up. So I am very excited for this video. We are also, I gotta mention this because I was just blown away when BK Beauty reached out to me. And first and foremost, they wanted to give me a code, which is a Steff10, that will save you all 10% off your next BK Beauty order. Not affiliate code. I don't make any money off of it. But then they wanted to send me the entire brush collection. They saw where I had purchased the Essentials brush collection, and they loved that video. They loved the pictures I had taken, and they asked if they could send me the rest of their brushes. Guys, I was just absolutely blown away. I was speechless. I don't get things like this, in the mail. I'm a very small channel. Guys, it just really means a lot to me that these two brands thought of me and they reached out to me, and I hope I can do their products justice. So if you want to see this full face of Catrice Cosmetics along with me using my new BK Beauty brushes, then just keep on watching. So I just want to quickly mention 2 items from the Catrice lineup that were part of my morning skincare routine and have been part of my morning and night skincare routines since I purchased these products. The first being the Catrice Pore Minimizing Serum 10% Niacinamide drops. These are drops that you can use in the morning, at night, or both. I like to use this right before my moisturizer, and that's exactly what I did today. Really nice product, super affordable as well. And then I also picked up their Clean ID Highly Caring Lip Balm. Guys, right now it is so cold here in South Texas, beyond cold. My lips feel so chapped, but this has definitely been helping, and I have used quite a bit of it. I put this on multiple times a day. Either I wear it at night before bed or I wear it in the morning as I'm applying my makeup. This just feels really good. It's not sticky or tacky or anything like that. It's just hydrating and buttery smooth. Now, here is the basket that I have full of Catrice products. Guys, the majority of these products I purchased myself. I already had them in my stash. And of course, I will let you know what was gifted to me and what I purchased along the way. Here's one that I have had in my stash for a little bit, and this is the Catrice 1 Minute Face Perfector. I picked this one up from Ulta Beauty, and I know you're saying, Steph, that looks really dark. It's not. It blends into, and it's kind of like a moussey texture, and it does blend really nicely into the skin. Warm that up and start pressing primarily in my T-zone, but I am going to do this all over. This just smooths out the skin, creating that perfect canvas and minimizing the appearance of pores, because I can definitely see that in my monitor, especially right here on my nose. This is where I have the largest pores, but this is a really good one. I want to say it's like $8 at Ulta. All right, so Catrice, they wanted to send me a new shade, my new shade in the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. So they sent me shade 10 Light Beige. I still have the other one that I'm going to discard just because it's a little bit older, but it was a little bit too dark for me and kind of like on the rosy tone. This is more my shade, so I'm happy that they sent it. But what I want to try and do in today's video is I want to try mixing these two together because I love this new True Skin foundation, and this is a golden oldie, one of my favorites, which is the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation. So I want to see what happens when we merge the two together. Let's start bouncing over here. Guys, what I like to do, especially with foundations that don't check all the boxes, I like to mix them with other foundations that also don't check all of the boxes for me. And sometimes I get a really nice foundation cocktail, and sometimes I don't. But if it's a foundation that maybe you can't return it, or you don't want to return it, or you really want to just try and make it work, maybe it's one of your favorite brands, mix them. Mix them either with your favorite or mix them with another one that also doesn't provide exactly what you want, and you just might get the perfect combination. So far, these two are mixing really well together. The shade is spot on for me. I love the coverage of both of these foundations, but I think I like the coverage a bit better on the new True Skin. Like that new True Skin is just such a winner, guys. Like it just did so well on my normal to oily skin, and I really have been enjoying it. Now I just remembered I had a BK Beauty foundation brush that I could have used. Now guys, my eyes have been so irritated these last couple days, so if it looks a little cakey or funny right here, I know I can see something right here. That's just how my eyes have been. It is not the product at all. Like I woke up and my eyes just look terrible. So now we're going to go in with the Catrice Liquid Camouflage Concealers. And this, they sent me two different shades. So I'm going to go in with the lightest one under my eyes, which is going to be 05 Light Natural. Oh yeah, that's a good one. I'm just going to highlight up here as well. So that went on really, really nicely. And I do want to say, guys, I'm having like an allergic reaction, not to this. It's been going on for the last couple days, but right in this area. So you can kind of see like under my eye area, it kind of looks like it's peeling. So just ignore that. That is not these products. That is me. That is my skin and something that it is going through. So because of that, I am not going to set my under eye area, but I am going to set the rest of my T-zone. And I'm going to go in with one that I had in my stash. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Mattifying Waterproof Setting Powder. And I am going to dip into my first BK Beauty brush, face brush. And to apply this powder, I'm going to go in with the BK Beauty 104 brush. Ugh, look at how soft that is. All right, next we're gonna do bronzer, and this bronzer, I think I named it in one of my favorites of 2020. This is the Catrice Sungasm Luminizing Bronzer. They sent this to me, but this is the one I already had in my stash, so I'm gonna be working off of this one. And unfortunately, the one that they sent me broken. So I do have it. I think I can put it back together, but it's not something that I can put in a giveaway. But this bronzer, I know you can find it at Ulta, and I'm going to use the BK Beauty 107 brush to apply. This is such a beautiful bronzer. Like, I have thoroughly enjoyed using this. I reviewed this over the summer, and I'll have that linked in the description box down below, but it's been since the summer that I've been enjoying this gorgeous bronzer. I honestly don't mind when a bronzer has like a luminizing effect to it, not necessarily like a shimmer glitter effect, just not completely matte. I think it's nice for a bronzer to not just be bronzing the skin and giving it, you know, a color, but to also make it a little bit glowy in the process. And I do believe that this bronzer comes in 2 different shades, 2 or 3 different shades. And the shade that I am using is CO1 Golden Ecstasy. Now I'm going to take the BK Beauty 108 brush, and I'm going to use this just to contour the sides of my nose with the bronzer. This is like the perfect little brush for doing this or for applying powder under the eye area. Now it's time to go into blush, and Catrice made one of my favorite blush palettes, and that was their collaboration with Iman. She is also a beauty influencer here on YouTube, but I think that one has since been discontinued, but it's one of my favorites. I'm going to put a picture of it and a link. That was one of my first YouTube videos, so I'll have that linked up above so you guys can check that out, but I still use it to this day, and I love it. But they sent me this one. This one is the Blush Box Water and Sweat Proof Blush. This one is in the shade Golden Coral. And to apply this blush, I'm going to go in with a BK Beauty 107 brush. This is like the perfect little peachy coral blush. Just nice soft wash of color, but it is building up. This shade pretty much goes with everything. Now for highlighter, Catrice sent me their Sungasm Face and Body Highlighter, which I already had in my stash. So this is definitely something that I'm going to include in a giveaway. I think I'm going to include it with the Kaleidos and Angelica Nebula Club Nebula palette giveaway. So that's just an added item. But this is mine. I also picked up more recently, this is the More Than Glow Highlighter. This one is beautiful. So I think I'm going to use both of them. Like we'll put this one down first and then we'll add this other one on top. And to apply that, I'm going to go back in with the BK Beauty. This is the 108 brush. Look at that. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous highlighter. And I want to say this entire pan, it's a large pan, is like $10 or $12. I don't think it's very expensive at all. I actually like this brush for highlighter. Because I like the point on it and I can be very precise. Now I'm going to dip into this one. This is the More Than Glow highlighter. And I'm going to focus this because this one is really intense. Just right here. And I'm going to do this on my nose as well. Now I'm going to go back in with a little bit of the blush. I'm just going to kind of blend everything together. Just a little bit. Now I'm going to go in with one of my favorites. This is the Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow Fixing Spray. I've had this already in my stash. And this is what I'm going to use just to set the base makeup. All right, guys, so I think we have a nice base going on. It's not too flat. It's not too matte. There's definitely a lot of coverage, but it's beautiful, natural coverage, if that makes sense. And it's just like my skin looks like skin. Like it looks almost flawless, minus this area right here that my eyes, I don't know what they're going through, but yeah. So I'm going to pop off camera and do my eyebrows. I don't have any Catrice eyebrow products to do that with. And then I'll pop back on and we're going to do the eye look. All right, guys, so brows are on and now we're ready to create an eye look. Catrice sent me this really pretty, this is the Precious Copper Collection eyeshadow palette. However, they're all shimmer shades from what it looks like. So I'm going to incorporate this into today's look, but I am going to be going into the InstaBae eyeshadow palette. You guys have seen me use this before on my channel. This is a really pretty neutral palette. So I think I'm going to be mixing the two together. And of course, I'm going to start off by using my new BK Beauty eyeshadow brushes. These are the ones that I purchased myself. First shade I'm going to go in with is Facetune. And I'm going to take that on a BK Beauty 201 brush. It's just a fluffy blending brush. Now I'm going to go in with this shade from the Copper palette right here. And I'm going to take that on a BK Beauty 203 brush. And I'm going to work that in the crease area. I'm hoping this isn't like a full-on shimmer shade. I mean, it looks like a shimmer in the pan, but I haven't swatched this. Oh, well, yeah, there's a little bit of shimmer there. So that blended out really well. I kind of like that. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here from the InstaBae palette, and it's called Dupe. And to apply that shade, I'll be going in with a BK Beauty 203. Pack this on the outer corner, just to really deepen up this look. That's the thing with this palette. Like, I always intend to do a light look with it. I always end up with like a smoky eye. That's how intense the pigments are in this InstaBae palette. I'm going to kind of take that a little bit in the crease. All right, so we got a nice smoky eye going on here. I'm going to go in with this shade right here from the Copper palette. And I'm going to take that on a Rephr 02 brush. I'm going to do that right in here. I did not spray the brush either. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, and I'm going to work that on the inner corner. And for that, I'm going to take it on a Rephr No. 3 brush. For my lower lash line, I'm going to go in with the shade Sculpt in the Copper palette, and I'm going to go back in with a Rephr 2 brush. I'm only taking that halfway. Now I'm going to go back in with this first shade right here and just drag that down. Ooh, so that is a pretty brown, smoky eye. I really like the way this came out. So I'm going to pop off camera and take care of the liner and lashes, and then I will give you guys my final thoughts on all of these Catrice products. All right, guys, so this is the completed look. I did not have that Catrice mascara, so I went in with their sister brand, which is Essence, and I used the Bye Bye Panda Eyes mascara. And for liner, I didn't have a Catrice liner either, so I just used one of my old favorites. Now, Catrice sent me this lipstick. This is the Power Plump Gel Lipstick, and this one is in the shade 100. Yeah, it just says 100, and it's like a very rich berry toned lipstick. Really pretty color, but I'm not entirely sure. Actually, what I'm going to do, I have a little bit of lip gloss on right now, so I'm just going to apply a little bit over that, just so it won't be so intense. The gloss kind of helps to sheer it out. Oh yeah, that's pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. I know it's going to be more intense if I wear it on its own, but I think that's really pretty just over the gloss that I had on. Now, final touches. I picked up not too long ago the Shake Fix Glow setting spray. And I have already tried this on my channel. And then Catrice, they sent me this one. This one is the Anti-Shine Fixing Spray, and I've really been enjoying this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this one a good shake, and I'm going to spray this matte one on my T-zone first. It's right there in the center of my face. And I love these Catrice setting sprays. I mean, they're fantastic. I have one that I leave at work. I leave this Catrice Prime and Fine Dewy Glow within arm's reach. I like this one and the Morphe one. I feel like they kind of do the same thing. And then these other two are new to my stash. So now I'm going to go in with the Shake Fix Glow, and this is what I'm going to do on the perimeter of my face. So just like on the sides of my face. I'm just going to press all of that in. Look at that glow. And the highlighters and the bronzer. Love it. And I'm really loving the way the foundations are looking mixed together. That might be something that I might be doing more often. But guys, this is a completed look, just about full face of Catrice Cosmetics. So what do you guys think? I absolutely loved it. There was not one product here that I didn't absolutely enjoy. Guys, everything, this highlighter, amazing. The InstaBae palette, I already had that in my stash. You can find this on ultabeauty.com. My favorite, the Sungasm Bronzer. I've used this so many times. It ranked in one of my favorites of 2020. So definitely you want to check this one out. I'm really happy that they sent me a little blush. All I had was that Catrice Iman blush palette. And I think that one's already out of stock, discontinued. So I want to be able to do more full face of Catrice. And so I'm glad I have this little blush now to do that with. They sent me my new shade in the HD foundation, which I am so happy. Thank you so much. And even this copper palette, I was a little hesitant about this palette, but it actually turned out pretty good when mixed with the InstaBae palette. I don't think this is something though that you're going to use like a standalone product. I do think you need to bring in a couple matte shades to kind of just anchor this palette with, but it did blend out and the shimmers are there. And guys, I think my favorite thing out of the entire bunch is the new foundation. This is the True Skin Hydrating Foundation. Guys, keep in mind, I'm a normal to oily skin type and I still want hydration in my skin, especially this time of year. I'm just really happy. I've always been a fan of Catrice Cosmetics. I had a lot of these products already in my stash, and just to receive them as PR, it means the world to me. You know, it's a brand that I've already loved. It's a brand that I use and I feel comfortable recommending to you guys. So guys, any of the products that you are wanting to pick up from this video, they will all be linked and listed in the description box down below. And some of those links might be affiliate links. So if you do end up purchasing, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. But this is it. This is what we got from Catrice Cosmetics. I am super duper happy with the look. The foundation. Love, love, love the foundation. Hands down, you gotta try that one for yourself. So leave me a comment down below, guys. What was your favorite thing? What was your favorite Catrice item that I tried out today? Or what is something that I didn't try that I need to try because you absolutely love it? Definitely leave it in the comment section down below. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. You all have a great day or night wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, guys. Got my water right here. Look, I'm matching. And I will see you all very soon. Bye.